Okay, so one of the things that we're going to see in the report is that the downspouts go into the ground. They originally would have tied into the storm drains. Most of those are not used. The city would prefer that we do not use them. So it should be diverted out, across the sidewalk or out to the front or something. And then at some point, all of this concrete work is going to need love and attention. This post is not really connected, so that's partially why it's so easy for it to smack around and move around. But I don't think that that's like a huge detrimental thing here. If I can get back through them with one hand. So these, I would recommend getting those replaced with glass block, just for efficiency and security. There is a drain. There's a drain here, and there's another drain down there, for this space. So I'm wondering if when this concrete is busted up, if like a drainage system can be put in. And then, let me see. There's that other window in the laundry room that's boarded up. So you can see it's really just a piece of wood from the inside with some nails sticking out of it. So, for aesthetics and insulation, it would be good to do something there. This is the side door at the top of the basement stairs. That's the little half bath there. All right. This downspout is diverted into the ground. However, it is eroded away, and so all of the water is just coming out and pouring and pooling, and that's why you have the sand flow and build up there. Okay, so we've got the little tree there. This little guy is not doing anything bad. He can hang out. There is a gap here underneath the enclosed porch, so that could be filled in and sealed in, with some dirt and new stone, or just pull those stones up some dirt and put those back. Obviously, like, this whole space is not the most secured. This is the door to the kitchen that is very secure, but this door isn't really going to stop anybody or anything. You're not going to have that problem around here, but just for your own peace of mind. So this is the corner that the arborist was concerned would eventually begin getting damaged. You can see there is a root running along the base. So that's where he was just concerned that this tree eventually is going to start damaging that. This is the... Sorry, there's a hawk in your tree. I'm trying to find him so I can... He's somewhere. So this is the side of the garage that faces the back of the house. So you can see that there is some crumbling of the bottom of the stucco. There's no gutter on the garage, so all of the water is just falling around the foundation. And then in Mike's report, this is what they tried to do, was just put a piece of 1x12 up, but you can see here the stucco has just been broken away, and that's the inside of the garage. So some of these joists clearly have been eaten away by ants and weather. So this needs some attention at some point. I don't know that it needs to be restuccoed. I think there could be a really decorative fake stone or something that you could do pretty effectively and I don't want to say cheaply, but you know, cost effectively. Where is he? I'm gonna find him. I can hear him. But this space here would be great for a shed, a garden, lean-to, something. This is a good amount of space. Privacy fence on the back, and then on the side, and then this is just a chain link fence between you and the immediate neighbor. So that could always be upgraded at some point. There is a gap here between the fence and the garage. I definitely don't think that it is big enough for your dog to get through. I think a Chihuahua could get through there, but I wouldn't be worried about anything else. So this is the tree in the back. This is, he said they're yew evergreens, and he said this guy is fine. You know, there's that little branch that's going towards the house that could be nipped off, but otherwise he was just saying like this has been beat up a little bit from having these branches pruned back and being hit with a weed whip from that. Here, the downspout. So here, the downspout originally would have went in here, down into here, which has been closed up, but now it's just emptying out right here next to the house. So this needs just a diverter that runs straight down that way. No problem. $5 at Home Depot. There are sprinkler heads, and there is a sprinkler box in the basement. So come springtime, you may want to have a sprinkler company come out and just take a peek at that. Okay, so garage, you know, there's nothing fancy in here, but there is brand new sheathing. You can see new OSB from when they redid the roof. This has clearly had water damage on this side. You've got the garage door openers. And then this is the back side of the garage that had the most damage. You can see it's coming through into the garage itself. And it smells like a dirty garage in here. And I am seeing light coming through between the brick of the front and the garage. And I think Mike was saying something about the bricks being loose. This is like old wood. Oh, I see. This used to go like this. I see. Okay, so this used to go like this, and they've pulled that back probably to reframe for the new doors, because those are new headers. There's a big gap. There's a big gap there. So the same quality of work was not done out here in the garage, but it's definitely doable for the time being. I don't think you need to really put much money into the garage immediately, aside maybe from being cleaned out with a nice broom. But otherwise, that is your house. This is what the arborist was talking about. Just this section here is dead, and it just goes off up into the sky. The tree itself kind of loops up this way and goes out. There's this missing slab in the sidewalk walking up to the side of the house. But this is your beautiful house. Oh, that's what he was talking about. Okay, there's a gutter and downspout that are not connected properly. I see. Okay. So this downspout here connects, well, it should connect to that little piece of gutter, that like little 1 foot piece of gutter right here. So it's not actually attached, it's just hovering below the hole, but the bulk of it is funneled through this second downspout here that goes onto the front porch. So ideally this would come off and be filled in. It would come down along here, drop down, go down here, connect to this one, and then out to water the bushes here. Oh, it's so beautiful though. Got your little mailbox. Need to get you some cuter letters. Okay. Think that's everything. Bye.